So I'm out solo camping today. I think I'm just going to be out here for one day. It's a nice little lake I'm sitting next to. Kind of up on a hill just above the lake, so I can see the whole shoreline. It's a great place where I could just sit all night and watch the tree line with a thermal. It's kind of an off day for me. It's September 11th right now, so even though that happened 21 years ago, still seems like yesterday. And those feelings and emotions are still really strong in me. So basically, instead of just flipping through the TV and seeing one 9/11 thing after another, I thought I'd come out and do some camping. Get a little peace of mind. And just be by myself for a day. So quiet out here. I've been sitting here for about an hour, just seeing fish jump out on the lake. See a couple beavers swimming by. Brought my kayak. Was thinking maybe cruising the lake later today if I feel up to it. Kind of chose this location because right now we have a lot of forest fires to the east, and we got several forest fires to the west. So it's really kind of a smoky day. And I figure if there's going to be activity anywhere, it's going to be near water. It is September, and this is the start of the season for sasquatch activity. Of course, it spikes in October, but with all these forest fires kind of starting up late in the season, I've been getting a lot more reports over the last few days of people experiencing wood knocks, vocalizations, and having rocks thrown at them. So I'm assuming the fires are pushing them out of the high country and they're moving down near the water sources, because the majority of the reports have been along the river or along the lakes. right now we're kind of having some strange weather patterns. Just a few days ago, it was like 98 degrees. And right now I think it's about 75. So it's a major drop in just a few days. And it's getting chilly late at night, early morning hours. There's some large storm front moving in from up in Alaska, and it's supposed to hit us sometime in late September. It's supposed to be bringing a lot of rain, a lot of colder temperatures, and they're already predicting possibly early snow, probably in the higher elevations by September. You know, middle to end of September, which is crazy. We don't start getting snow until like, I don't know, late October, early November, at least in the mountains around here. So if we have an early winter, I don't know how that's going to affect the season this year. It might actually stir things up. I don't know. These old burn areas from the Forest Service are always a good place to look for tracks through the old torn up dirt and ash. Animals just track right through this area. Ground's real soft, so they're always great to find tracks in. So far I've seen some coyote tracks, elk, moose, some possible bear tracks, and cattle, since this is a open range area. So looks like there's a old bone right there. Huh. What's left of a deer. Well, I'm on the west side of the lake. Found an old road. I'm almost wondering if this road goes all the way around the lake. Good game trail coming down here. I'm sure the animals use this road quite a bit. Please don't let me run into a moose. Well, I'm just hiking around the area, having a look around. Came across this old road. Kind of skims the side of the lake here. A lot of moose tracks. That's something I definitely don't want to run into. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't want to run into a bear with cubs or something like that," which I don't either. But 3 main predators, let me take that back, 4 main predators worry me. 1, moose, cougar, rattlesnakes, and man. Those are the top ones that I'm always concerned about. I have no idea where I'm going. Well, the amount of animal tracks through here, this area is getting used a lot. See, some people would think that's a Bigfoot track right there, but actually those are hoof marks, most likely from a cow. Kind of slid in. Let's keep pushing forward and see what we find. Now these roads would be a great place to place a game camera up. See exactly what is moving through here. Huh. My camp. That's good to know. Beef stew and beer. I'm not going to complain. Of course, I only drink Stella. Stella goes down good when you're camping. Cheers. Well, let's make a phone call, shall we? Several people say that using a baseball bat as a knocking tool is kind of pointless. It doesn't sound natural. And I would agree if it was like a metal baseball bat. But wood bats sound pretty much like a lot of these knocks out here. Some people prefer to use rocks, which gives a nice echo, but I can get more force and power out of a baseball bat than I can with a rock, so I'm going to stick with what I know that works. Some people prefer to knock like multiple times, usually in bursts of 3 or 5. But the majority of the knocks that I've heard out in the woods have been single knocks. So I stick to the singles because it seems to get the best results. Now, I don't like to do knocks a lot. I just like to send out one every couple hours or so and hope that something knocks back. Something is vocalizing in that direction. Ooh, it's getting dark. All right, so there we go, kind of. So it's 7:30 p.m. and Mother Nature's coming alive. Something was deeply vocalizing in that direction. Probably just a moose, but it was loud. Well, loud enough for me to hear from here. The fish are jumping like crazy. I've already seen two loons land in the lake, so I'm sure those guys will be going off here pretty soon. Two deer just came running up on my camp right here. I caught them on thermal, and they snorted and stomped and took off. So yeah, all in the last like 10 minutes. So I got a recorder set up down by the lake, and I have another recorder set up here on top of my rig. So yeah, let the fun begin. It's all quiet right now. All right, so it's late. It's about 11:30. It's been pretty quiet. Used the thermal a lot tonight. Didn't see anything. So I got two recorders out right now. I got motion sensor lights set up around the perimeter of my camp. Just heard something walking on the gravel road, but it sounds like four legs. Probably just a deer. Anyways, I have lights set up around my camp. Got a recorder down by the lake. Got a recorder here in camp. And I don't know. Worst case scenario, can you even see that? There we go. Yeah. I have a gun. So now the real question is, as I'm going to bed, should I listen to Sasquatch Chronicles? Why not? Got a couple downloaded.
It looked like somebody was bent over and had their head in the window of the deer blind. It
I'll see
either
you guys in the
heard
morning.
me or smelt me, and he
Hopefully.
pulled his head out of the tent and stood straight up, and that shocked me.